theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated, but we are initiated.
I'm super excited!
You are now traveling through time and space. You unlock a door to another dimension. But not just any dimension, a particular dimension unlike any other. A dimension full of lies, cover-ups, and deception. A dimension that is all too familiar. A deja vu of brainwashing thoughts and questionable censorship. A constant struggle of power controlled by money and careless greed. A secret, if you will. A world within a dimension full of secrets, corruption, and murder. So well hidden that its foundation is the very roots of the dead. A dimension where conspired deception controls misinformation that spreads like wildfire. Bringing you to question your eyes, sanity, mind, and life itself. Welcome to the Deception Zone.
News alert, a bombshell ruling by the Fifth Circuit Court. Finding the Biden White House and the FBI and the CDC violated the First Amendment rights of millions of Americans by bullying tech companies into censoring free speech during the pandemic. According to that ruling, the White House, quote, coerced the platforms by way of intimidating messages and threats of adverse consequences. So in other words, the Biden administration forced social media companies to remove our posts that were critical of the Biden administration or made the Biden White House look bad. This ruling could have a major impact on the 2024 election if Democrats lose control of the narrative.
I am so sick of social media censorship. It's becoming a real problem. They will not stop bullying me and bullying other people on these platforms, and it's getting ridiculous. I am so sick and tired of seeing these 11, 12-year-olds twerking, doing sexual content on this platform. I'm sick and tired of seeing all this sexual content everywhere. And now we have women on here feeding babies, breastfeeding babies, with nothing's wrong with that. But they're doing it for attention. They're doing it for virtual prostituting out their child just so they can show their boob. And these videos are not taken down because this fits under the educational library. Oh, I bet you didn't know there's naked yoga on social media. Yeah, it's for educational purposes. The problem I have with this is anytime I post a video of a politician or an actor, celebrity, or anything doing something to a child, sniffing their hair, rubbing their chest or something, my videos are taken down, even though they're spreading awareness for all this stuff. But yet we can have 13-year-olds touching themselves to songs like Big Dick Energy on these platforms. I have been fighting the censorship for 5 years now. They have taken down pages and pages and pages. They will not let me grow to start making money to support my family. They are on my ass. They will not stop bullying me. It's getting ridiculous. I have no one supporting me, no Patreon for people to pay for me. Every work I do to get this free information out there for you guys to broaden your minds, I'm halted. I'm stifled. Why can I not show a video of awareness of a leader, a presidential figure sniffing children's hair, but we can have 13-year-olds on here rubbing all over their self, shaking their ass, twerking? This is ridiculous. This is sick. I posted a video of Jason Momoa rubbing his daughter's chest, rubbing her nipple, like pinching it and stuff. I had people get on the comment section saying, what's wrong with that? That's his child. You sick fucks. Are you serious? You pedophiles. This world is full of pedophilia, and it's getting disgusting and it's getting ridiculous. I am tired of being censored on these subjects. I can't talk about politics. I can't talk about celebrities. I can't talk about Hollywood, the cults involved, adrenochrome, none of that stuff. They censored me on talking about September 11th. Months and months and months of me doing this video, taking in all this information, and they took it down just like that. All that hard work and everything, hours and hours of filming. I have a family, I have children, I can't always just step aside and film. I have to fit it into the right time. I'm gonna get 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. I am the biggest YouTuber you have never heard of. When I first started on YouTube, I hit 10,000 subscribers within the first week. Immediately the page got taken down because I was talking about COVID and the vaccine. And they label me for spreading misinformation when all these news companies can spread the misinformation. I won't give up and I will fight till the end. My goal is to get big and sue social media and take them down. I've saved every single video they've taken down with their lame ass excuses, and I have them just to throw it back in their face. So basically, I guess while I'm making this video, since social media censors me quite a bit, anytime I have a video hit, they stop it immediately in order to stifle me so I don't get out there. All it takes is one man to stand up for everybody else to fall in line and follow. I am that one man. You say there's no one standing up for rights? Well, I beg to differ, because I've been here fighting the whole time. While the other conservatives has got blocked, and so they moved on to ramble. So, simple support. I'm not asking for money. Just go to my TikTok homepage and hit the YouTube button. It will take you directly to my YouTube page and you can subscribe. Don't bother subscribing here on TikTok because they take my pages down every couple months and then I have to start all over again.
叫什么名？
叫陆华。
知不知道为什么他过来了？
知道，我知道错了。
怎么是错了？
喝酒喝多瞎溜达。
你在哪干什么工作？
在家送活不干，在家送两把。
啊，送病号啊。
嗯。
那么怎么事儿？在群上微信上讲一些警察的事儿。
对。
什么时候？
就昨天。
昨天什么时候？
昨晚上9点多钟。
微信上讲的啊？微信是有群吗？
就我跟月边就是骑摩托车，不知道谁发个图片，都跟一个我就讲一句。
群上总共多少人
？70个人。
那都怎么讲的？你网名是什么东西？
我陆华就那个追风陆华。
就追风陆华呗。
嗯。
所以大伙儿怎么在网上讨论那个警察那个交警啊？
嗯。
讨论交警扣摩托车是吧？
嗯。
你觉得扣摩托车不对吗？
嗯，对。
当时怎么回事？当时为什么讲骂警察的话？
就是喝酒喝多了。
喝多酒昨天。
喝一斤。
骂警察什么意思？恨警察吗？
不恨。
那为什么骂？
喝酒喝多了，喝多了掉头就走了。
本意是什么意思？
什么本意都没。
没有什么意思呗。
没有。
就是在群里就是开玩笑呗。
对，就是对一句开玩笑，就是我就说一句开玩笑就完了。我这交警也不容易。我知道错了。
讲的话是不是真心的？
真心。
骂的话是真心的吗？
不是。
骂的话不是真心的。
不是真心的，就是喝酒喝多了。
那么现在你想对警察讲点什么吗？
警察叔叔，对不起，我错了，我知道错了。警察叔叔，对不起，警察叔叔，我错了，知道错了，原谅我一次，我再也不说了。
Okay, it's that time of the week to show you what the social media censorship has taken down. Of course, that's highly illegal because it goes against freedom of speech, but they do it anyway. So first off, the first video we have is Jason Momoa groping his children. This was taken down once. I fought it. It still grew. It got in the third digits of thousands of likes and everything else, and they took it down again. I fought it and lost. This video is a video of the Dalai Lama telling a kid to suck on his tongue. Now, what's funny about this is I posted the original one and they blocked it. And then I posted one with censorship bars across, you know, him kissing the kid and stuff. But they restored the one of him actually kissing the kid, but kept down the one that had the censor bar across it. Makes no sense to me. This video I posted last night. It's what's going on in France with the protests, but for some reason American media doesn't want you to see what's going on. They don't want you to see how easy it is for people to come together, rise, and take over their government and take it back with freedom. This shocked me. This was a video showing how easy it is to cover your face and body with masks and makeup and prosthetics. Basically, it was showing how easy it is for politicians and actors to fool you by playing another character like Jim Carrey playing Joe Biden or something like that. This video is about chemtrails. Someone went to Congress talking about the poisons behind chemtrails and how they're killing us from the sky, and it was blocked. Why? This is a very important one. This was a mother pointing out the gay alphabet book, ABC book, that you can buy at Barnes & Noble's, Toys R Us, anywhere. It's grooming children. And it's very important that parents see this book and know what to look out for to keep your children from being groomed. And the video was taken down. Hopefully we all remember this story about Anne, the actress that got in the car accident. We didn't hear anything else about it. Well, I posted many videos since then and they taken them down because basically they're covering up something. I heard rumor that she was kind of going against the child trafficking and stuff like that. I don't know. I had a whole story on it, but they took it down. This one's very important. This is an artist. I forget her name, but she conspires with all these actors, James Franco and all this, but she does a lot of spirit cooking, which is painting with blood, and her art is like torturing children and stuff like that. And she's a very bad influence on the world, but yet we can't get the message out there about her. Same thing with this one. It was given information about this lady, how she's connected to all the stars. This video was about a trans bloating about he's gonna go in the bathroom behind your daughter, and a dad standing up duetting this video saying, this ain't gonna happen. I'll stop it. They took that video down. I fought and won, of course.
Breaking news out of Canada right now, Justin Trudeau has sided with the NDP to push a bill through, Bill C-11, which is the Internet Censorship Bill, with literally zero discussion. He has shut down all discussion. He has shut down all amendments to the bill, including senators that are on his side that are worried about some of the content that are in the bill. Basically, the government of Canada has said that if content is not deemed Canadian enough, it will not be allowed on the internet or for us to see. This includes not just independent journalists, however, authors, music creators, content creators. This is absolutely not a bill to push more Canadian content into Canada. It is an absolute censorship bill that the Canadian government will be able to control at all times. This means that we are not allowed to basically question anything that the Canadian government is doing online. We will not be able to share any Canadian information that goes against the Liberal agenda. This is absolute totalitarianism. This is not a democracy anymore. Canada has completely lost its plot with Justin Trudeau at the helm. And with the NDP helping them at every step, I want every Albertan to know that this next election, it is super important that we do not elect scumbag Notley, so that we can actually uphold some sort of democracy, at least in this province, since the democracy of Canada is completely dying. This censorship bill will absolutely wipe out any independent journalists, authors, music content creators that are not deemed liberal enough. This has nothing to do with being Canadian enough. This is an absolute totalitarianism step that Justin Trudeau has taken to censor the internet because too much information is coming out against his true plan and his true intentions.
I'm gonna be fast about my rebuttal here because, buddy, honestly, you're just digging yourself a hole. You've obviously been living under a rock this whole time because you haven't got up and did your own research to actually believe in anything. And according to your comments, you've been raised a certain way and have stayed in that certain way and vote that certain way. Before I get started, I want you to know that I am not into politics. I do not support the government system of America whatsoever. But you need to know something. They are censoring people like me from spreading the truth out there to people like you. Let me tell you the stuff that I have proof on that they have censored me from talking about, but they let one side talk about going against what I had the proof of. And honestly, if you don't believe the presidency was a scam, then there's something wrong with you already. I at least know the past 3 has been a scam. I got evidence on that. I have evidence that the January 6th attack was just a scam, just a show. I have evidence that kills was planned and pushed out there just to make us sick and kill us off. I have plenty of evidence about our leaders in America being pedophiles. I have plenty of evidence that our movie stars and politicians are sex trafficking grown people and kids. They love to censor me talking about Joe being a pedophile. They love to censor my videos, me saying they're not even in the White House right now, they're at a movie set. They love to block my videos talking about clones. Let me tell you this, I never believed in clones until they started taking my videos down about it. And here's something I bet you didn't know. Both parties uses their voters as pawns. They bring in a group, like let's take for instance the last election, BLM. They brought in the black community. As soon as they was done getting their votes, they kick them to the side. I have evidence that America and our Congress leaders are ran by a specific group of people. About 6-7 families control the whole United States. And if you want to take it further than that, they probably control most of the world itself. Money. Follow the money. I did a documentary, took me months and months and months of research. It was about a 30-hour documentary. After it was all done, they already started taking my videos down halfway through it. I've noticed your comment that you vote one way and you only believe in one way because the other way is bad. Well, you've been fooled already. The Democratic office is awful. awful. They are the bad people. Yes, you can argue with me and say Republicans are more about money, but that's not true. I have countless proof that we are being poisoned in our food, water, and from the air above. But my videos are taken down. I don't know how old you are, but you are fighting a useless cause because you are defending the bad guy. Politics are the bad guy first off. Anybody who's in politics should be ashamed of themselves because they're not woke completely. You could argue with me all you want on these facts, but one thing for sure is social media and television stations are censoring one side, and that is a fact.
I was just arrested for holding a sign saying money for the poor, not war. The Pentagon budget this year is nearing $1 trillion. We are building more bases surrounding China to prop up more war, yet we don't have money for climate justice, for housing, for healthcare, for livable wages. We're not addressing the common enemy of the entire planet, which is the climate crisis. The Pentagon's the biggest polluter in the world. Anthony Blinken, the Secretary of State, and Lloyd Austin, the head of the Department of, in quotes, Defense, are in there testifying, asking for more and more money to increase never-ending wars. And I was arrested for holding up a sign. And it's what's supposed to be the people's house.
They were distinguishing China with the dictatorship and we're the democracy, and yet you get arrested for holding up a sign.
We need to be able to stand up and say what we want, utilize our First Amendment rights, and demand that this government in our country protects us and provides support for the people.
The rules have changed yet again on social media. I don't know what to do anymore, guys. I've been fighting the censorship for 5 years and it's just getting worse and worse and I get no support. New rules with TikTok. They're allowed to take down your video for synthetic and manipulated media. So, on top of misinformation, so they can take down any video they want and don't agree with. When does the censorship end? When are we going to stand up? When are we going to do something? I'm growing right now on Rumble. I'm about to switch over there and delete all these apps that censor because it's ridiculous. Why shouldn't the United States know that their president is a pedophile? That is not misinformation. That is not manipulated media. We have seen that from the beginning. This racist piece of shit in office. Oh yeah, won't let you share the racist post, he said, because it's misinformation. And from the beginning, I was sharing videos of the Democratic Party doing ways for election fraud. But none of that information got out there. Why? Because it got taken down for misinformation. Why are they blocking all of my posts showing the celebrities and politicians being pedophiles and kidnappers and stuff? Oh yeah, I can't say any names because it will be labeled as misinformation and the video will be taken down. Every day I wake up to at least 5 videos gone. 5 videos that hit. 5 videos that would make me money. But because social media doesn't want the information out there, they tell you to work smarter, not harder. Well, when you start to, they start censoring you so you can't get anywhere because they cannot use you to push their agendas online, in magazines, at concerts, in movies, in Hollywood. So guys, I'm going to post all the videos I have left. Save, share. Do not just put them in your favorites because TikTok will take them down. And when I'm gone, the videos are gone. This is about my 8th page and I'm done. I can't do this platform anymore. They won't stop, but that's okay because the information will be getting out there on Rumble. Rumble lets you share anything. And the only people that have the problem with it is the people that's censoring the information. A QAnon conspiracy platform. Are you kidding me? No, it's a platform where you have freedom of speech. I don't even trust Twitter. Yeah, Elon Musk is kind of doing some good things, but you might want to look behind the scenes. And what happened to that app that when social media said, well, if you guys don't like it, you can make your own, and we did, and they took that app down within a week. What happened with that? Okay, my rant's over, but just know, guys, that not only can they tag your video with misinformation, they can also tag it with manipulation media. And that means they can hit any video that they don't agree with because they can say it was tampered with.